Do we even want the treble here? Treble 20 and ball. He wanted that treble.
78.
It wasn't close, really. It looks like it hit the 13 wire, just outside the 25. And Smith comes back for 10s.
Game shot on the
I haven't seen him a great deal on
Raymond
that double
Smith.
10 because he's been hitting tops with a lot of accuracy, and he does break back immediately.
Requires 62.
Well, 62 for a 3-1 lead. And this is for a break to give him a 2-leg cushion.
Back-to-back 14 darters.
$46.
A rare missed opportunity.
126.
But again, he's only giving Atkinson scraps.
He does get a shot at the bullseye for it.
101.
Gave it a bit of a tickle,
requires
but
16.
it just dipped at the end. And you fear the worst for
Game
double A,
shot on the fourth
because
leg.
second bite of the cherry
Raymond
is just
Smith.
a gimme for Raymond Smith this week.
And he loves double 8, doesn't he?
Big difference sits at plus 26. But this is on. It's still on. Oh, for a second I thought it might have snuck in the corner.
40.
Smith doesn't flicker once again. But that's the worst dart he's thrown all week. But he still wins. Nothing phases the Guru. And now his leg difference goes up to plus 29. And he has reached 20 points before his second game. 16. And we didn't see it. Are we seeing a double 10 hit for a 3-1 lead? Yes, we are.
Fourth leg.
And the stronger player of the two this week takes the 2-leg advantage and now has 3 cracks of the whip.
I think the match is over.
100. Danny requires 60.
Nothing in the way.
40.
And 10s isn't found, giving Jerome
Jerome, you
his
require
first
80.
crack at a 4-1 victory. And for a 3-0 head-to-head record
Game
against his
shot
pal this
and
week,
the match,
he's done it
Jerome
again.
Mayock.
And Miak has got himself to 14 points in the table. Another impressive start. And
Of speaking, it's fascinating. Can still do this. He's in a spot of trouble here. He's not
40.
started well.
Kieran, you
On
require
either of the
67.
days, he's had 1 win and 1 defeat, but the averages tend to be his lowest of the day, which is why I didn't point you in any kind of betting direction for this one. Both myself and Nico looked at this and sort of shook our heads.
2 16s.
Game shot on
And
the
this is a
second
buoyant
leg.
start. I've said that word a
Kieran
lot this morning, but that's exactly what you want at the start. You want to keep your head above water, and you want to keep bobbing
Third leg,
around.
it's 9.
So if people are going to book their spots for the next couple of days in advance, it gives us a chance to talk about some other exterior
100.
stuff within the sport
Ben, you
or beyond,
require 81.
which we tend to like. 12 and ball.
Game shot on the
Beautiful.
third leg.
Right
Ben
where he
Robb.
wanted it. And TN was dreaming of a 3-0 lead, but that dream was shattered by this shot.
Fourth leg, it's
That'll
Kieran
make
to
him
throw
feel good.
first. Game.
Oh no.
That really is a wild one.
Every game that we've had today so far today has
85.
had a wild dart
Ben, you
at least
require
once like
six.
that.
Pressure.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
What about
Ben
that?
Robb.
Ben Robb does make it 3 on the spin.
Who's now got 3 match darts.
95.
Well,
Ben,
every
you
mistake
require
Tian's made,
24.
he's been punished.
Game
And that is a
shot
great dart
and the
for Ben
match,
Robb in a couple
Ben
of facets,
Robb.
because not only does it win him the match by 4 legs to 2, but it lays a bit of a ghost to rest, because yesterday and the day before, double 12 was not his most favoured shot. Now, I believe that that is as good a single as he can have.
38.
But
Danny
it does depend on
required
his
12.
feelings about the way his darts behave if deflected.
Game shot on the
It
third
no longer
leg.
matters
Danny
because Van
Van
Truyck gets a break of throw in like 3.
Yeah, despite the max from Adam Atkinson there. And then
Oh, he's actually 47th at the minute. but he's projected to be 44th.
96.
And he won't be 44
Adam, you
for long.
require 10.
Nope. Is it going to be 3-2 for Adam? Should be with that guide. Lovely. Just trying to hit the barrel, isn't he?
Game shot on
Didn't
the
need
fifth leg. Adam Atkinson.
Well, this has been some fight back. Trailed 2-1.
So we shouldn't mention that Danny's got 3 180s and that he's got one more chance to get another one.
Both players have got more 180s and they've got 140s. Go figure.
140.
Fair play to Danny, though. He's put in a
Adam, you
huge
require
effort here, considering he
104.
didn't win one game yesterday. And if this is taken away from him now, he'll be devastated. Double top.
64.
And he gets a chance.
Danny requires 76.
The worst possible dart. Treble 13. No, single 18.
36.
I'm convinced
Adam,
now
you
that when he's got
require
58, he's
40.
going for treble 18. It's just too close to it every time he has it.
Game
And Adam
shot,
takes the
and
victory.
match.
And that
Adam
also takes him to
Atkinson.
double-digit points in the table, confining DVT to the bottom of the table.
96.
And it's Chance Tian now
Kieran, you
for a 2-1
require
advantage.
40. Game shot on the third leg.
Well,
Kieran Tian.
I predicted under 5.5 legs, so
To win a leg on throw in 7 visits.
No score.
Too many mistakes.
Raymond, you require 4.
I don't remember seeing Raymond Smith on Desmond all week, or
Nope.
indeed in the Madhouse.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Raymond Smith.
That's about as much emotion as you get from him. He didn't even show that much emotion when he hit a 170. He might not lose this leg.
Game
And
shot on the
doesn't. We're
sixth
going the
leg.
distance for the
Kieran
first time
Tian.
in a game that involves Raymond Smith, but not Ben Robb.
and he could his best leg of.
I'm trying to remember. There was actually somebody a few weeks ago. I think it was the week that Colin Osborne played. He hit 5 maximums in a game and
85.
lost.
Kieran, you require 46.
He might not lose this leg.
Game
And
shot on the
doesn't. We're
sixth
going the
leg.
distance for the
Kieran
first time
Tian.
in a game that involves Raymond Smith, but not Ben Robb.
and he could his best leg of the
7-5.
week. That's awkward. Tried to dink it over the top.
100.
Eventually gets a fabulous
Kieran, you
ton.
require 132.
Dinky, dink. That is a brilliant dart. How good could this be? Oh, double 16.
100.
We all get a little bit twitchy on that double
Raymond, you
16 when you get the
require
2 balls.
80.
But it is
Yeah.
a match start miss for Tian.
Real showbiz shot, that one. So the single or the double.
Game shot.
And it is
and the
Raymond
match.
Smith.
Raymond Smith.
Who still is with just the 1 defeat over the course of 2 and a bit days.
There's only one guy mastering this game right now. He
180.
hasn't missed a double. He's averaging 93, and that's his first max. Maybe me saying that Ben was going to win this
140.
game was the kiss of death. You can see the angle.
No score.
It was very, very
Jerome, you
difficult.
require
He had to pick a
16.
side, didn't he?
Nothing in the way of this one.
Game shot.
He
on the
does
third
find that
leg.
double 8 for the
Jerome
3-0
Leoch.
lead. The average plummets by about 7 points in that. If you get a ton upstairs, you're leaving 95. You'd much rather have 100 than 95.
Absolutely.
Gotta hit a double. And he
Game
finally
shot on the
does.
fourth leg. Ben
It's his
Robb.
first double from 8 attempts. No bagels here.
3 in the circumstances it was hit. I mean, we did have the 170, but Raymond Smith was just
59.
on a roll, wasn't
Jerome,
he?
you require 40.
Mick for the win. His first win against Ben Robb this week. And this is to send Raymond Smith through to Saturday. He will not be caught. And now Mick and Ben Robb, for the rest of the day, will just try to solidify their spot in Group B. And he misses 2.
57. Adam, you require 40.
The Poolie wearing Hartlepool colours today.
It would have been Aaron Monk, of course. It would have been Bull 5
Adam
Bull.
Atkinson.
There's no sense in that.
Fourth leg, it's Kieran to throw first. Game on.
Saying nothing.
What's the oddest shot you've seen against you in a tour match?
58.
Someone
done something that you thought, oh, you've got some guts doing that?
No, only really it was James Wade when he was about 17-ish. And it was, believe it or not, it was in Portsmouth playing in a UK Open qualifier. And we were, I think it was best of 9 back then. 4-4, he won, I bet 180 leave tops. He wants 80 and he's gone tops with 3 darts in hand, which he's gone on to do many times, of course. The strangest one I ever did was against Whitlock in a pro tour when I made the semis. And that was that 120, which was unheard of then, but I couldn't see the treble 20, and I had to go ball. It was my only option.
43.
Whitlock's face was a picture, but he sort of trumped that and some by hitting those 3 balls on the Euro Tour.
Yeah, I've had a couple against me. One
41.
Conventional brilliance, but still extracting something, was Steve Lennon against me. First time I ever met him. And he beat me convincingly, but he took out 321 finishes 3 different ways.
Wow. Well, recently, Wes Newton wanted, I hit 174 to leave tops, and Wes Newton wanted 78, and he went 54, double 9, double 3 for the match. That
134.
That hurt a little bit, which is why I paid him back with the 10-darter on the ball, of course.
Dave Pallett once hit 129 against me with Bull, treble 19, double 11. I think that was to win the match as well.
97.
Well, that was not out of character for Dave Pallett, who I'm going to say used to be very unconventional. He's become a bit more conventional over the last couple of years.
46.
I believe Dave Pallett's in the World Masters as well.
Yep, he is. Good luck, Dave, over there.
It wouldn't be a bad pick for that. Who is your pick for the World Masters? I'll give you a little bit of time to digest that.
42. Kieran, you require 138.
Ian's got breathing space here. Atkinson has fallen off a cliff scoring-wise, down towards 76, the average. 76 scored here for Kieran.
86.
He would love to get to 6 points in the table. Hasn't got a win so far today, and neither has Danny Van Tripe, who is also on 4 points. The rest of them have all scored.
139. Kieran, you require 52.
Double 16 for that 3-1 lead.
Game shot on the 4th leg.
Double 8 will do.
Kieran Tehan.
21 darts. It's fine. It's a leg win. But regardless of standard,
5th leg, it's Adam to
just
throw
winning
first.
legs,
Game
that
on.
is what's going to inflate that confidence
Absolutely.
minute by minute.
There are a few Australians over in the World Masters. Any names there that you recognise?
Tori Kewish.
Tori Kewish, of course.
It's not going to be a great deal of a commute for Tori now. She lives in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Be a nice change for her.
Bit of a result.
97.
It's got to be a really open field, isn't it, for the Masters?
Yeah, looks that way. There's a total of, I think it's, I don't know how many men are in there. Probably around 500-ish, possibly.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leonard Gates wins it, you know. He's in the World Masters and the PDC World Championship. Welcome to 2022.
58.
I saw a photograph, actually, before they had... It was the Europe Cup this year, wasn't it? And the singles was won
42.
by Jacques Labre of France. And Kieran Tierney had this great photograph with his team at Dublin Airport. And I'll always remember that photograph because such a great team spirit with the Irish squad.
Well, another player who's playing in the PDC Worlds, it's also in the Masters, Diogo Portela, another Super Series regular. Massive amount of Canadian
100.
players have made the trip.
Maybe on their way back from Doha. Watch the World Cup, go to the World Masters on the way, go back to Canada.
85. Adam, you require 137.
He's going to go 57 for tops here to stay in the match. But maybe if he'd got the 57 there, the tops wasn't the play with TN on 201. He might be forced into going.
Can Luke Littler do the doubler over there?
He's my pick.
96.
I think he wins it.
Adam,
Boys singles and in the
80.
men's singles. He could win them both the way he's playing.
Yeah, I think Littler wins the men's. He's in great form. Good recovery there from Adam.
69.
You can't take
Kieran,
79 and 2 to give Tien a shot at 105. Now, earlier, he went treble 19 for this shot. Does so again. And this time, he repeats
57.
what he did before
Adam,
in failing to get
11.
a shot at double 16. Tidy single for double 4.
Yeah, in the middle. It's always a nice feeling on the big numbers.
9.
That's not a
Kieran,
nice
you
feeling.
require 48.
No, it's not. So Tien to get separation between himself and Danny Van Tripe in the table on points.
Game,
He does get it.
And the
That's
match.
another 21 dart leg. Not the greatest standard in that game, but it's a really good win so far today. And neither has Danny Van Tripe, who is also on 4 points. The rest of them have all scored.
139. Kieran, you require 52.
Double 16 for that 3-1 lead.
Game shot on the 4th
Double
leg.
8 will do.
Kieran Tierney.
21 darts. It's fine. It's a leg win.
He could win them both the way he's playing.
Yeah, I think Littler wins the men's. He's in great form. Good recovery there from Adam.
69.
You can't take
Kieran, you
79 and 2
105.
to give Tien a shot at 105. Now, earlier, he went treble 19 for this shot. Does so again. And this time, he repeats
57.
what he did before
Adam, you
in failing to
require
get a shot
11.
at double 16. Tidy single for double 4.
Yeah, in the middle. It's always a nice feeling on the big numbers.
9.
That's not a
Kieran,
nice
you
feeling.
require 48.
No, it's not. So Tien to get separation between himself and Danny Van Tripe in the table on points.
Game,
He does get it.
And the
That's
match.
another 21
Kieran
dart leg.
Tierney.
Not the greatest standard in that game, but it's a really good confidence boost.
And then the Lamborghini can get to 60.
63. Ben, you require 32.
He's at it again. If it goes.
Game
And
shot
it
on the
does go.
second leg.
2-0.
Ben Robb.
And this time, Danny's problem is he's not getting any shots at doubles.
No.
Require
It's
117.
3-0. And the double break.
He's got tops though.
97.
And that has been
Danny, you
his
require
problem.
60.
Yeah, he's missed 9 at a double in this match already. It's only 4 legs old.
Game shot on the 4th leg.
There has been
Danny Van
one
Tripe.
double on the board, which has been better than most. The leg. It's another ragged one, but a good recovery.
46. Ben, you require
It'd
20.
be fascinating to show you the averages of this game at the end of this, but he's gone and missed double 10. But
Game
doesn't
shot
miss
on the
double
5th
5.
leg. Ben Robb.
Sometimes you've got to win an ugly game, and I suppose this one could. But it's
No
bust
score.
from Danny. And that gives
Ben
Ben
required 38.
an option of splitting it, but forget about that. He's going straight for it. Now he's splitting it. And he does a very good job.
And the match.
4 legs to 2 confines Danny Van Tripe to the bottom of the table on points on his own.
36. Raymond required 20.
The last visit was a bit scruffy. This one's a bit more polished.
Raymond Smith.
That's not a bad lie for a 54. Enough said. Don't leave him on that number.
Starting deja vu yet again. A 104 checkout and back into the 15 dart line. This time a
fifth leg. It's Raymond to throw first. Game on.
If I was another one of those, he's double 10.
He's been pretty good on double 10, like you said.
Oh,
that's gorgeous from Miok, who shows a little bit of gumption there. That was a tremendous finish. Albeit the fact that the double 10 was right in the bottom corner.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sixth leg is
fortune favours the brave.
Can he do it again? Not this time. And he's going to despise that.
Raymond
he doesn't even pressurise
60.
the 60 for Raymond. It's double top. And the Raymond train keeps rolling.
Smith.
He wins again. He's now got 24 points with 2 matches to go, but it's now mathematically certain that he will be in Saturday night. Well,
it's a bit like when Big Boris says jump and you just say how high.
Game shot on the third leg.
He's back the 15 up with a 12 dart hold.
And it would give him his best average of the week by quite some distance.
Yeah, be back-to-back 12 darters. It's not going to happen, so now it's all about the approach. He's found the treble.
99.
This is the 57 to leave 24, but Danny's going to have to take out the 116. Needs a treble. No.
40.
Well, 62 for a 15 darter will keep him in 3-figure range for the match. His best this week, 93.74.
That was in defeat.
Game,
that's
shots,
much
and
better. And that did not take long. In fact, it took 6 minutes and 54 seconds. Seems like such a cool customer at the back of the stage, doesn't he? He's not bothered by anything. Not wasting mental
60.
bandwidth on small misses.
42.
Just looking to get the job done again. To get his points total at 18.
Game,
and that's
shots,
exactly what he's doing. He's having a very
Miok.
strong Group A, solidifying his spot in the top 3 with that win. He's now 8 points ahead of Atkinson. Tweeted something along the lines
40.
of, don't blame
Ben
the darts, Roy.
150.
And he said, I don't like that. Playing darts before you play your football. It's not right.
Game
That's right, though. Back of the net for Ben Robb. What a finish. I think Roy Keane would approve of that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fourth leg, it's Raymond to throw first.
Miscount. He second-guessed himself. And I'm sure he knew he needed 73.
I think it may be the only mistake he's made this week.
60.
As long as he doesn't make a mistake this time. Double top.
Game
and
shot
we go the
leg.
distance.
Raymond Smith.
Of course we do.
Such a... Well, 5 visits or less.
7th and final leg. It's Ben to throw first. Game
all
on.
of Ben Robb's winning holds a throw. And 6 visits, 16 darts, 17 darts, and 17 darts for Raymond Smith. And what a time to find a match.
Missed a double in this game. So
60.
Here's my advice, Ben. Don't give him a shot at what you've already hit in this game. Double 4.
Game,
he doesn't give him a look at it. And he's the only person to beat Raymond Smith this week, and he's done it twice. Interestingly, it's going to be Smith going for the
90s.
He could walk away with double-digit points, which, considering the way he's played earlier this week, is an excellent effort. But this might have to go on double top. Was that the call?
He's too good on the ball.
64. Your only requires 74.
I missed that tops by a country mile. Might be in trouble now.
Going to be punished.
Tell you what, he's had a few like that this week, hasn't he? On double 16 and double 8.
Requires 16.
Well, this one for Tian is to finish off his campaign in Group A. And just like that, he does make 10 points for the group. But just like that, those points will be wiped as he goes back to 0 for tomorrow morning. 18, he was very close to that treble.
Yeah, it wasn't a million miles away, was it? Will this be a mill away? No.
The fourth leg.
Finds the double 10. Gets the break. Leads 3-1. Throws for the match.
Fifth leg, it's Raymond to
wins this leg on throw. It will be a new leg difference record for the Super Series.
He's trying to apply pressure and hope.
43. Raymond requires 68.
He's done neither.
It's been a typically Raymond Smith approach to this game, averaging over 92 and 60% on doubles.
Game, shots.
It's just got a little bit better.
Raymond
In fact,
Smith.
It's 2 out of every 3 he's hit. 4 out of 6 to be exact in his performance. And he has now just set a new Modus Super Series leg difference record.
Welcome back. It's time to talk to the man of the moment. It's a belated congratulations, actually, Raymond, because you've wrapped up the group quite a while ago. But well done. You're through to Saturday. Just sum up how you're feeling after your performance. It's not just today, but the last 3 days.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling very, very, very happy. My pegging has been fantastic. My clutch shooting has been fantastic. I just need to up my scoring. I think last year's Worlds, my 140 count was very high. I don't feel as though it was pretty high this one, but yeah, no, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, and you should be. We'll take a look at the league table. Not only are you top of it, but I can confirm that leg difference column there, plus 33, that's a record. That's the highest we've ever had in that department at the Super Series. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, pretty excited, pretty happy. Definitely very, very happy. I'm grateful for the opportunity and to do things like this as an added bonus.
Yeah, it's been almost perfect, hasn't it? But there has been one player who's been a bit of a thorn in your side this week. Ben Robb there in second place. He's managed to get a couple of wins. So hopefully for you, you'll be looking to settle the record on Saturday when you come back.
Yeah. Well, I think the way that the games have been going, I hope I dodge him. But you know, he could have beat me on the first day, and he beat me in the next 2. I don't know what it was. I just didn't fire, and he was just plugging shot after shot after shot. Now, yeah, too good. Shake hands, move on.
You say your scoring hasn't been as good as it could be. You're a hard taskmaster, by the way, 'cause it's been pretty decent. But one thing that has been brilliant has been your finishing. And we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from this week now. You've got checkouts like this, a 104, where you're going to see a 124 and a 170. Are you going to the board approaching these finishes because you've been hitting them so regularly, thinking, I'm going to get this almost every time?
Yeah, I practice these a lot at home, so this is what I practice for. So when the opportunity comes up in the games, I'm ready for them. So 100%. Like my bull shooting is probably some of the best in Australia, definitely. But when the opportunity comes on, I'm one of those guys that if you give me a sniff, I'll take the shot.
Yeah, it was interesting actually, because on Monday you kept missing the bullseye and then taking out the 25, didn't you? But since then, the bull's been going first start nearly every time.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. But I mean, my 25 shooting coming back has been very, very good because that's the way I play. So I don't, 25's not a foreign shot for me. So it works in my favour the way I play. It just worked out this week.
But what's the plan between now and Saturday? Have you thought that far ahead yet?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go home and work on my scoring a little bit more. So I'll try and get my first 9 a lot better than what I've been playing here. My double shooting's always good, so I'll go home and I'll keep working on that because that's what's got me through to the next stage.
Well, you'll take a lot of beating on Saturday night. Well done this week.
Thanks.
Straight back to the practice board. Not satisfied with record-breaking numbers. There is one more match left to play today in this group, and it is Ben Robb taking on Adam Atkinson. So it's back to Paul and Chris.
Earlier. Double 19.
136.
Missed it again.
Same old.
Adam, you require 52.
The moment, Adam's just hanging in there by his fingertips.
Game
Yeah,
shot on
that's
the
a good
third
leg.
leg.
$15.
Adam Atkinson.
And Rob is now needing 3 points and +7. But Ben Robb wins this game. He will also walk away with 8 points for the day.
He's on target for 2-2.
94.
Tops after 12.
Ben, you require 40.
He's left that 128 again.
Don't think he'll get a go.
Game shot on the fourth
Lovely
leg.
14
Ben
darter.
Robb.
Ben Robb has been averaging around the ton throughout the entirety of this contest so far.
Fifth leg,
He's
it's Adam to throw first. Game on.
100.12 to Adam Atkinson's 88.7, but somehow still on throw.
Yeah, how is he averaging 100 and he's missed 7 darts at a double? What would he be averaging if he'd been perfect on the doubles?
180.
Well, there you have it. That is another 180.
Peter Jakes and Prakash Jiwa.
90. Adam, you require 20.
Makes
Game,
the
shot,
adjustment
and the match.
and
Adam
ends his
Atkinson.
day on a high against the high-flying Ben Robb, who, as I confirmed, will be back tomorrow night.